And I'm so happy for her to get the $28 flipping million.
Caitlin Clark just revealed shocking contract details, leaving the Indiana Fever and the entire WNBA stunned. It's about time someone called out the league for their budget tricks.
Elected officials, corporate, private equity, everybody like, how do I get into the WNBA and how do I invest and can I have an expansion team or can I invest in a current team?
While signing her 4-year deal, rumors spread that salaries were cut by 20% because the league claimed it couldn't afford to pay more. Really? Especially after the 2024 rookie season took the WNBA to a whole new level.
When we look at player salaries, people wonder, why are NBA player salaries 100 times higher than WNBA salaries? Because the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA than it was in the WNBA.
Caitlin knew her value and refused to settle. Like any superstar, she demanded a contract revision with better pay and perks to match her impact.
Of you and what you've done on the court. But what you've done on the court has far exceeded what you've done in our community and around this country and getting little girls excited about playing basketball. But no place has it been better and felt more than at the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. So here today, I just want to let you know, you are the AP National Player of the Year.
It was definitely a risky move because once one player gets a better deal, others will want the same. But the league couldn't afford to lose Caitlin, so they gave in. So, what's in this game-changing deal? And how are other players, like the iconic Angel Reese, reacting? Let's dive into the juicy details.
I'm done with my first professional season and so much has happened. And
let's get straight to the numbers. Caitlin Clark's 4-year WNBA contract is worth an impressive $338,500. For 2025 alone, she's earning $78,200. This isn't just a smart clause. It's a power move. The Fever have secured their franchise superstar, ensuring stability while staying flexible for the future. For Caitlin, this deal means she's not just another player, she's the cornerstone of their future. It's rare to see this level of commitment for a rookie, but the Fever clearly recognize her as a generational talent worth every penny. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, the WNBA has been cutting salaries across the board, citing financial struggles. But Caitlin wasn't buying it. She knows her worth, and she's proving she's no ordinary rookie.
The NBA, so I was like, what's she going to get paid? Because finally, you can get a real paycheck. And then I saw it, and I was like, this can't be right, because this is what it is. In the first year, Caitlin Clark will earn $76,535.
Since Caitlin's arrival, the WNBA's popularity has soared. Her games fill arenas, her highlights dominate social media, and her jersey sales are through the roof. So when the league tried to play the "we're broke" card, Caitlin called their bluff and demanded what she deserved. And guess what? They caved. This wasn't just about the money, it was a stand for fairness. Caitlin wasn't going to let the league undervalue her or treat her like she didn't matter. Her boldness forced the WNBA to take notice. While other players may not have had the same leverage, Caitlin's moves set a new standard. Since being drafted first overall by the Indiana Fever on April 15, 2024, she hasn't just made waves, she's turned the league into a cultural phenomenon. And it's not just hype. Fever merchandise sales have jumped by an astonishing 57% since her signing was announced on April 27th. Her jersey has been the league's top seller for 2 straight months, outpacing legends like Aya Wilson and Jackie Young. Caitlin isn't just breaking records. She's ushering in a new era for the WNBA.
Caitlin Clark effect. We now have people wanting to watch golf because of her. We saw the kind of offer that Ice Cube made to Caitlin to play in the Big Three. That is $5 million to play 3 months.
Let's talk viewership. Games featuring Caitlin saw a 35% boost in ratings compared to similar matchups in 2023. The Fever's opening game in May 2024 pulled in 1.3 million viewers on ESPN, the highest ever for a regular season game. That's not just huge for Caitlin, it's game-changing for the entire league. Sponsors like Nike and Gatorade are now doubling their investments in the WNBA because of her. Caitlin isn't just a player, she's a walking billboard for what women's basketball can achieve. Her impact goes beyond herself. Caitlin's presence has lifted her teammates in ways no one expected. Players like Nalissa Smith and Kelsey Mitchell have seen their social media followings explode, endorsement deals flood in, and opportunities they couldn't have imagined just a year ago. Caitlyn isn't just taking the spotlight. She's bringing everyone with her, showing the power of what happens when a true leader steps onto the court.
3.4 million people watched the WNBA All-Star Game. That was a reported 300% increase, and that's via Women's Hoops Network from 2023. So the game is definitely picking up attention, and we know Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are a big part of that, but also the current stars who have been...
Let's not forget the social media frenzy Caitlyn's caused. When she dropped 30 points on the Las Vegas Aces in June 2024, the hashtag Caitlyn effect trended for almost a whole day. One tweet, just 10 words about how she turned someone into a WNBA fan, racked up over 250,000 likes in 24 hours. Her viral TikToks, featuring no-look passes and insane three-pointers, have over 50 million views. Caitlin Clark isn't just dominating the court, she's dominating the internet, attracting casual fans by the millions. And then there's that groundbreaking contract. 4 years, $338,500. No cramped economy seats for her. She flies in comfort, so she can perform at her best. This isn't about luxury, it's about results. The Fever also surrounded her with top-tier trainers, nutritionists, and mental performance coaches who focus exclusively on her development. This is unheard of in the WNBA, where resources are usually shared. But for Caitlyn, the Fever went all in because they know she's not just any rookie, she's the future.
Released the All-Star rosters on Tuesday. Both Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese made the 12-women roster that will be taking on Team USA in Phoenix later this month. So the impact of both rookies cannot be over.
Caitlyn's future and holistic support have been a game changer. She has 24/7 access to mindfulness coaching, recovery specialists, and every resource she needs to stay at the top of her game. Most rookies are left to figure this out on their own, but not Caitlyn. Her deal sets a new standard for how teams should invest in their players, showing that success isn't just about stats, it's about the person behind them. When you compare her deal to the average rookie contract, the difference is huge. Most rookies earn around $74,000 to $35,000 a year with basic perks. Caitlyn's contract isn't just better, it's revolutionary. It reflects her value not just as a player, but as the face of the franchise, the league, and maybe even the sport itself. And here's the kicker, Caitlyn's deal is already sparking change. Other players, their agents, and even competitors are paying attention and pushing for similar terms in their contracts. This isn't just a win for Caitlyn, it's a shift in how women's basketball is managed and valued. Her contract isn't a one-off, it's a roadmap for what's possible. Since Caitlyn signed her deal on April 27, 2024, Fever games have become the hottest ticket in town. Home game attendance shot up by an incredible 41% compared to the previous season, with 5 consecutive sellouts in May alone, a franchise first. This isn't just a stat bump. Packed arenas mean louder fans, higher energy, and a home court advantage that benefits the entire team. So yeah, some players might side-eye Caitlyn's fancy contract, but they're also reaping the rewards of playing in front of sold-out crowds. And it doesn't stop there. Sponsors are pouring money into the Fever like they're the only team in the league. Nike, Coca-Cola, and Gatorade have all increased their investment, with Nike even including Caitlyn's name in their renewed partnership clause in June 2024. Those sponsorship dollars don't just put fancy logos on jerseys, they fund better facilities, improved training programs, and resources that the entire team gets to enjoy. So if anyone's mad about Caitlyn's perks, they might want to check out the upgraded locker rooms and thank her later.
She'll be the biggest female star ever because she can pull up from the parking lot.
She is a killer. She is stone cold.
Caitlyn, man, she's a phenomenon.
She's the best female collegiate player ever.
Caitlin Clark is capable of magical.
Players like Angel Reese might feel a bit jealous, but it's clear why. Caitlyn's jersey sales shattered records. Within 2 weeks, it became the top seller in the league. Fever-branded gear is flying off the shelves, with sales up 63% compared to 2023. This isn't just about Caitlyn's personal brand. It's about the Fever transforming into a marketable powerhouse. Every player benefits when the team is rolling in revenue, even if Caitlyn's the one drawing the crowd. Let's not ignore the bigger picture. The WNBA has spent years fighting for relevance in a sports world dominated by men. What drives growth in any league? Star power. LeBron James turned the NBA into a global juggernaut, Serena Williams pushed tennis into new territories, and Caitlin Clark is doing the same for the WNBA. Her marketability doesn't just lift her, it elevates the entire league. Without players like Caitlin grabbing headlines, selling out games, and signing groundbreaking contracts, the WNBA risks getting stuck in the same old rut.
It is a little that Bird Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979 when those two rookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these two. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry. That's what makes people watch. They want to watch games of consequence between rivals. They don't want everybody being nice to one another.
Here's the truth. Every major moment in sports history has its standout player. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson brought new life to the NBA. Serena changed the game in tennis. And now Caitlin Clark is doing the same for the WNBA. Critics can complain about team equality, but the truth is her contract is helping her team, her league, and the sport reach new heights. Caitlin isn't just a player. She's setting the path for the future of the WNBA, and honestly, the critics should be grateful for her.
Angel Reese spoke to the media. She didn't speak to the media after the game.